Okay, today I read the book of the MJ DeMarco, The Millionaire Fast Lane again, and just realized that some of the he suggest us to connect the feedback loop, and I I realized the feedback loop that the fastest way to get feedback loop is come from create the MVP in the MVP model that can faster faster provide up to to early give to early receive the feedback. And I just read from the Droidsons the droidsunroids.com/box/ what is the minimum viable product MVP business meaning, and sum up the topic on this website. I will uh, share today. The topic, the MVP business meaning. They explain that. So why is the MVP important for business looking to launch a software product? Here is several reasons why so many companies are choosing this model to developing software today. The MVP can use all of kind of the business, I think, but I just know that they usually apply the MVP with the technology company like this, the software company like this. The benefits for application owners about applying the MVP. The first, early user feedback. Releasing an MVP to market enabled companies to get early data confirming customer interest in the product. Positive result in the MVP phase give the green light to developing the full version of the product, at the same time minimizing the risk of product failure. What's more, if users report that they don't like or they are missing, it also helps you to verify that what feature be developed in the next app versions. You can learn a lot about your users feedback from the comment left on the Google Play and Apple App Store. You can also distribute customer certification surveys through your application or send it via email to the user of your app. The second, saving time and money. MVP development helps businesses to save resources during app development projects, investing in a full-fledged product without knowing whether user need is risky. By building the MVP first, you can make sure that you are investing in a project which is likely to be successful. The third one, verifying market trends. By distributing the MVP among a target audience, you can find out which market trends offer the best direction for developing the full version of the product. The user feedback you gather following the MVP will position your product for success. Number 4, another advantage, building a user base. Another advantage of releasing an early version of the product to market is that it offers businesses an opportunity to acquire an initial user base. Moreover, such early adopters can become effective brand ambassadors, helping to spread the news about the product to their networks of potentially highly engaged users. Number 5, attracting investment. Absolutely. How to get your project to funding it deserves. It best way to showing investor a functional MVP that has gained traction on the market and is surrounded by the solid group of early adopters. This how you convince potential investor that your business model is valid and that your product being tangible value to user. This is the 5 benefit for the owner as in behalf of a company or the producer like this for 5 benefit: early user feedback, saving time and money, verifying market trends, building a user base, and attracting investment. And the next topic would be, how do you plan your MVP? The few essential step in defining an MVP. Number 1, identify your problem you want to solve for your target audience. Company often start their market by research, by carrying out surveys or interviews with customers. That's how they can learn more about the audience and its actual problem. Number 2, analyze existing competitors. The other part of marketing research is gaining an overview of competitors and analyzing how they solve that particular problem. Number 3, make a list of MVP features and then narrow it down to the minimum. Start by defining the steps a user will take when using your product and list all the features required for every step. Then it's time to prioritize those features in order of relevant to the problem you are aiming to solve. Stay focused on the problem. Number 4, development. Once you define the scope of work, you can move to develop the MVP. Make sure the development team tests the product regularly. And number 5, beta testing. The best MVP are ones that get tested by real users who help you understand if the product solves an actual problem they have and whether it does so better than similar solutions, for example, by being cheaper or faster. And they just explain about how to plan to kick off the MVP phases. The next topic about the MVP, the common mistake to avoid when developing MVP for your app. Some of the mistake can happen, but we need to know about the mistake that there are opportunity to happen. MVP is riddled with challenges at every step of its development. Here are the most common pitfalls and mistakes businesses make in the MVP development. The first, the urge to create a complete product. We get it. It's not easy to strip your amazing product off all of the features that make it so special in your eyes. But it's something you must do to make an MVP work to your advantage. Remember, this MVP isn't supported to be the final product. Still, many companies fail to stick in the minimum number of the feature and develop functionalities that they believe in the final product should offer. They often invest in a lot of app design, leaving little to no room for later improvements. Making a good impressions on your audience is important, but investing a lot of time and money in user experience without knowing whether the product solves an actual problem is risky. That's why it's key to decide which features are crucial while developing an MVP, and doing that on the basis of the MVP's goal and objectives, as well as customers' needs. It's how you avoid adding unnecessary feature at the MVP stage. And number two, not taking market research seriously. Knowing your market is essential for developing a successful MVP. You need to learn about what customer needs, desire, and want, but also check whether your idea is truly innovative or similar to already existing products. Some businesses carry out market research only to ignore its result altogether. When they get to formulating the MVP, they are right in believing in their idea. But disregarding market research is a serious mistake that might come at a steep cost. So do research, draw conclusions, and implement them. Number three, skip the prototype phase. Prototyping is an essential step in developing an MVP. A prototype is the first stage of bringing your idea to life and has an immense impact on the entire app development process. This is where you get to build the basic structure of your product, its interface architecture, and the sketch of your application. Skipping this step is jumping straight into a development might result a lot of confusion later on. Number four, hiring the wrong team. Hiring the wrong team. An inexperienced development team can cause the downfall of even the most unique of viable product idea. That's why it's so important that you choose a team that you trust to deliver MVP on time and the best shape. You can verify a company by looking at its profile and review on platform. Number six, ignoring users' feedback. This is so dangerous in my eye. One of the primary purposes of the MVP is generating feedback that helps to improve the final product in meaningful ways. Skipping the part where you analyze your user feedback is a serious mistake that can render the entire process of developing an MVP useless. You need user feedback to make your product successful. It helps to adjust the product to meet customer needs better. I think that's all of the MVP that we should know about. Uh, I will recap again about the meaning of the MVP. The first one is the benefits for owner, early user feedback, saving time and money, verifying market trend, building a user base, and attracting investment. The few essential steps for defining an MVP. Identify the problem you want to solve for your target audience. Analyze existing competitors. make a list of MVP feature development, beta testing, and the common mistake that we should avoid to the urge to create a complete product, not taking market research seriously, skipping the prototype phase, hiring the wrong team, and ignore the user's feedback. That's all of the MVP I have the idea about. Uh, I need to focus on the MVP cost. I have the idea from MJ DeMarco to connect the feedback loop for before scale, before uh, moving to the fast lane of, of from his book. And that's all of today. Thank you.